Hi, this is MEZA Grandduchess RASMASKONEN from 3706 Manor Road, apartment 22402740156. The 9th of May, 2014 at 1:40 p.m. I had yesterday is my official prayer day. I did there, done that, and so forth and so forth. And what I have to say, the light warms and warms and fries in intensity to show its truth of life. If you believe in in the I, and how high you believe, the light burn in believers of its infinite divine and gives insight. The humans deliver evil unto innocence of I. Of ashes we aren't, but to life, light within the air, soul and light the spirit of tis of thee in thine divine. And I say Friday for Friday, Saturday for saints, Sunday for those who were saved, and Sunday for those who were saved, and on any other days, blessing and praise the same way. And the reason why I said that, people always think I use my life as an example for everything. Part of the thing when the murderer Obama and his stinking military try to hurt me, and blacken me, what they do in their guilt is they set up a screen sometimes, and they set up people and they send you email. Like I get emails from Jay Peterson, James Comer, James B. Comey, and whatever they want to do. These abusers, assaulters, and criminals of our Constitution and justice. That's how they assault and malign people. And so in that hope, in them assaulting anyone, I'm using myself an example because there were others. In that sense, they set up that screen and they put people to look up like, or the same people dress up to look like somebody else, and record you, and they do all kind of things, and then distort your image and the things you're saying. So if you're not drunk, you look like you're drunk. If you're praying, if you're singing a song, it looks like you're out there delirious. But this is how the military destroy young, intelligent black people, as well as the government, who in itself could be guilty when they're guilty and they want to hide something from the mass public. A screen does not allow the innocent party to be seen, and the government, while the government blackens their reputation and their integrity and so forth and so forth. And so therefore, the respectability, darling, it has to be zero. Because our children, some of our forefathers and ancestors lived that. They called it racism. And now we call it criminal injustice. And so therefore, when I get an email that said S. Shutak or Amy or whatever it ought to be, or J. Peterson Greatness Live, why would I want to associate myself with people that assaulted and abused me? Marvella Bailey, Cynthia Savini, Colonel Shutak, Jasmine Peterson, James Comer, Larson, and etc., and Captain Leonard. It's oblivious to me. I am not beset by not seeing them, and I'm not beset, nor will I run away in paranoia from them. But the strategy, psychological strategy, in maiming and harming intelligent, decent citizens, it is alive and well with Mr. Obama, who was raised by his racist grandmother, and so out of touch with civil rights that he had to make gay rights an agenda. He said that he was like Abraham Lincoln, but if he was anything like Abraham Lincoln, he would realize that he never had to set a set of laws to get people to treat people, like they deserve. You don't need to have set of laws. It simply states what it is. And so therefore, darling, why run around? I tell people every day I am oblivious to people and the military and its connections, because I know the evil that they have done to people. I know the evil that they have perpetuated on their own soldiers. When I found those shallow graves in Korea, somebody told me, well, maybe it's the culture. Well, if it was the culture, why did they have a grand ceremony? That poor little black lady received her son. And what happened to the rest of the body? I stumbled upon it. I knew that from when I suffered at their hands in Korea. And if I had died These bastards what would have been said about me? Nothing. Worthless life and whatever it is. And Jared, that's how I was treated. But that's not how I treat myself. I am a child of the light. I was made by God and in His own image. And I deserve all the choices that life have to hold. And whatever money Mr. Obama and his administration want to steal, and USAA Bank want to steal from the lottery and so forth, Jeffrey Laird almost killed me on the Beltway for getting a job overseas. I couldn't get a job overseas. Yes, at the time it was Syria. And why should I be apologetic when I was persecuted in this country? The Constitution guarantees us to our liberties and freedom and pursuit of happiness. And if the government takes that away from us, shame on them trying to send somebody innocent, mentally and physically able, into a little cell box or a letterbox. That is the most disgraceful, shameful thing. And if you think I could reconcile myself? No, I always respect the Constitution and the flag. I stamped on the flag when they gave it to me for my retirement. I didn't want that. I did it as a way of protest of non-commitment. But I want you to realize, don't take it personally. You are the flag of this country. And when you fly high, the flag is higher, the material, the symbol is higher. And when they fly low, when you don't stand up for the Constitution, then you fly low and you accept whatever a person fly for you. But we are a people of choice. We are a people of dignity. And I am a person that has been given something special and has witnessed something more evil and marauders than I've ever seen. And I will never reconcile myself with my family because they were a part of that same evil. You know, connections, darling, small world, people connected. No need to go into that. How can anyone justly and willfully cause harm and intent to damage reputation, life, mental and physical stability, whether they use their scream or not? These people are marauders. They are guilty, and somebody should hold them accountable, because it's inherent. They're too insecure to even control and to bring some sort of solution, resolution, and justice to themselves. This is MEZA Grand Duchess Rasmaskonen. I call it Fridays. It's 5/9/2014, 1:48 p.m. Today an appointment at Walter Reed, but I'm so disgusted by being over there and the whole environment that I didn't bother to go. Why would I do that? It was really, I really wanted to, but because of the hostility in the environment, as always, and the sheer lack of, and the sheer, you know what I mean? I remember when I was with HHC, and I left them. They have one little sergeant there, using, she and Keller were using my medical information for what? Came online and said X, Y, and Z. That's not their place. You don't use people's medical information. That you don't have consent. You don't come online, and you don't say what you think. Keep your mouth shut, bitches, and do your job. That's all we ever wanted. But anyway, that's part of the screen process. A name, a face, the same person harassing the person that's been assaulted and abused. Shame. But this is MEZA Grand Duchess Rasmaskonen, 3706 Manor Road, Apartment 2. You have a nice evening. Protect your innocent children. Know where you're sending them. Understand them before you send them to somebody else who claim to protect them. Because they come back fighting for your freedoms. They're put in all little kind of category, and they're not fit for society, regular society. They're bartered elsewhere. Have a good evening.